Well, I was first really intrigued to join the forum. We had a presentation in our opening week of university about the option to join the forum and help set it up. And coming from an Australian background as a white woman as I am, I think the way that colonial attitudes are still present within modern day society is something that I'm really aware of. And I think having the opportunity to actively unpack that and look at how colonial attitudes are still present today, even though colonisation may not be happening in the same way, is really, really important and something that I'm really interested in, especially within the academic environment of the law school. I think for me, honestly, it's been such an excellent discussion space. It's been brilliant to be able to be a part of a group that's so diverse in terms of not only cultural backgrounds and sort of the international spread that we have within the forum, but also different parts of the law school and people on different degree programs as students, but also professors, and being able to come together and discuss things that are it's difficult conversations at times, but I think it's really, really important things to be talking about, and being able to listen to people who come from very different backgrounds talk about their experience and understanding not only of colonisation but also of decolonising, and how we can take that from being a conversation to being an active sort of activity or force for change within the law school. I think it's very tied to looking at ways of thinking and approaches to learning, especially within an academic environment that we find ourselves within the law school, because law, I guess, as a sort of discipline, if you want to look at it in that way, is something that's very tied to the past and precedent, and decisions that have been made by people who come before us. So it's important to interrogate then how cultural contexts that they were working in impacts the way that we, put that into practice now. So we have been as a forum working on making a manifesto in which we, are exploring these ideas and what we want to achieve. I think something that we're hoping on looking at going forward is sort of exploring within the law school and with pre-existing curriculums, if and where is there space for inclusion of more diverse voices or more exploration of the systems that were in place at certain cultural contexts, and the way that those inform the way we think about systems now. Well, I think for me, now is as good as time as any, and it's colonisation took hundreds of years to be set up and to be established and to become ingrained within society in the way that we think. And so it's going to take a lot of work and time to unpack all of that from, our systems. We're not claiming that we're going to be able to fix it within, a few years of this forum, but I think putting in the work to review how colonisation is still present within the way we think and the way we approach learning, and within our legal systems, is really, really important, and it's laying foundational work for university students and professors and practitioners to go out and use these thoughts to inform the way that they practice law and approach the law, and in turn the wider world as well. And I think that, having the privilege to be within a university environment as well, we are all here to learn and to sort of expand our own spheres of knowledge. And so being able to have the sort of, the mental resource pack, I guess, of decolonising, that informs our wider studies too. And I think that's something that's really important, and I feel very lucky to be a part of a group that wants to make that change.